Hey Wings, focus of the week time. It is the beginning of April. We are full board into spring. Some of us are in allergy season, which is not very much fun. Makes me feel like I have the flu all the time. If you suffer from allergies, you know what I'm talking about. But I am looking at, here we are, beginning of April. Q1 is done. 2022, we just closed the books on the first quarter of the year. And for me, it feels pretty good. Still have a lot of hills to climb for sure. But looking at the outlook for things looks really good. I had a wonderful conference. My business is going well. Both of them are going well. And I'm just very organized right now. And that feels really, really good. As I use the Boost Life book to plan out the year and schedule out my wings goal, it's been great to be able to track that through and end the first quarter really kind of hitting all the marks that I wanted to hit for the year so far. So that feels great. Hope that is the same for you. I know that things get busy as we hit the spring, certainly do for me. So my focus this week, last week, we talked a little bit about making a plan. I, in reading the Daily Stoic, it really hit me that as much of a planner that I am, that I still have work to do in that category. So I spent the week really planning out what I want and being very intentional about what I want in Q2, Q3, Q4 for both of my companies. And it was really exciting to put all of that on paper. As I look to this next week, my focus has to be like putting those pieces into place. Like now that I have a roadmap, I need to figure out what are the next things. What are those milestones? We talked a lot about the milestones of a wings goal. The wings goal is that goal that you really want to go after this year. If you haven't made intentions upon that, I would definitely start there. But the milestones tend to be the obstacles that sort of fly at our face when we think of that goal, get the butterflies in our stomach and think, oh my gosh, there's this, there's this, there's this. And usually pretty easily, we can outline all of the obstacles that make it really hard to attain that goal. What I like to do with those is actually put them down, be intentional, write them down. And those obstacles, if you turn them around, can actually become the milestones. If that obstacle is there, how do I overcome that obstacle? And tackling it one at a time allows you to kind of path towards that ultimate goal. So that is my intention for the week. Now that I've got the plan in place, a little bit more planning. I always put a plan in place, but I definitely had work to do on my plan for the year. And now, as I'm looking forward to this next week, I am taking all of that planning and really looking at what those obstacles are. Every single one of these challenges has an obstacle, and those will become my stepping stones to actually getting this stuff done. So that's the focus of the week this week, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful week. For most of you, you've had some form of spring break. For us, it's not really a break. We're running through sports and things like that, but I love seeing the kids play. And I know that, this time will go by so fast. So happy spring. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.